leaders of NATO's strongest armies and good friends. Ties between Turkey and the US have had ups and downs, but proved indispensable. US President Donald Trump will host Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan in the Oval Office 6 years after their last meeting at the White House. The agenda is packed. The stakes are high, from defense and trade to Syria, Gaza and Ukraine. Announcing the meeting on Truth Social, Trump wrote, both sides expect to finalize an F-16 deal and to continue F-35 talks. Turkey was suspended from the F-35 program after buying S-400 Russian missile defense systems, yet Trump has hinted at a shift in the policy.
Turkey is not a partner country anymore, but Turkey has paid already for F-35s and they are sitting in the barracks in Texas. So Turkey needs to get those 6 F-35 planes. And now, especially after F-16 Viper deal, we have seen that pretext that S-400s can cause significant damage to F-35 is a resolvable issue.
Ankara has recently lifted some tariffs on U.S. goods, with officials targeting $100 billion in bilateral trade. The countries also align on support for a peaceful and stable Syria.
We will have bilateral talks regarding Mr. Shara. We will have discussions with Mr. Trump about this because it concerns the region. Every step taken in the Middle East is vital for us. And of course, we must discuss these with Mr. Trump.
President Trump removed U.S. sanctions on Syria, crediting discussions with President Erdogan. And Ankara wants the U.S. to end support for the YPG terror group, the Syrian branch of the PKK, designated as a terrorist organization by Turkey, the US and the EU.
This has been a toothache in the relations, a major crisis in the relations, since the beginning of the US support for YPG. And when US support started to YPG in 2014, there was a very generic statement that it will be temporary, transactional, tactical. The temporary become permanent. Transactional become a kind of, like the ambiguous relation over there. And tactical become, for some in Washington, they try to make it strategic. So I think this is a good time for President Trump and President Erdogan to talk about the Syria issue.
Israel's onslaught on Gaza remains a major sticking point, but there are hopes this may change after their multilateral meeting dedicated to Gaza at the UN headquarters. And on Ukraine, the two leaders share common ground, arguing there is no military solution to the conflict, pushing diplomacy while engaging in dialogue with both Russian and Ukrainian leaders. Some say what matters the most in Turkey-US relations is the personal bonding between President Erdogan and President Trump. The world will be waiting to see if that chemistry helps bridge differences, restore stalled agreements, and deliver lasting policy. Kubra, Akkoc, TRT World, New York.